Hello and welcome to Getting Started with Mortware. In this video we're going to continue with editing case files in Mortware, and specifically we're going to look at the People tab within the case file for Mrs. Lorraine Mary Scott. Now the People tab is divided into two sections. The top section is for family, where all of the relationships or relations of Lorraine Scott are entered. The bottom section is for case-related contacts, so this is where some names get pushed if they are checked as being related to this specific funeral. And by that I mean people like contractee, executor, informant, next of kin, funeral director in charge, anybody who has any involvement with this funeral whatsoever will go into that list automatically. You can also add people directly to it, but for the purpose of this demonstration we are going to add a spouse to this funeral record, and we're going to select some other items that will automatically make him a case-related contact as well. So let's begin. Just click the Add button under Family because this person is directly related to the deceased, and fill in the fields at the top. You can also, of course, select from an existing contact from the address book. So if you do have relations to the deceased in the Mortware address book already, you can open it up. You can also search any category. I always recommend all living if you're looking for a name, and find anybody that may be related to the deceased in here. Okay, and of course when you want to confirm whether somebody's related or not, you can preview their contact info from here as well. Okay, now Dr. Hank Scorp here, of course, is not related to the deceased, so I'm not going to use his information. However, I am going to enter some information in here for the first time in Mortware. I'm just going to pause for a second. We'll pick. Okay, I've now added all of Mrs. Scott's husband's information into the system. Everything that I need anyway, just address, name, etc. I don't need anything like birth date, birth city, or any details like that at this point. I'm going to define the relationship, however, at this point. I am going to say that this person is the spouse of the deceased. And as I mentioned before, I'm going to pick some case-related information, which will push his information automatically to case-related contacts. So I'm going to say that he is the contractee or purchaser on this funeral. He was also the informant and the executor. So I'm going to get him in 3 different roles here. Because I did select him as the spouse, marriage information did show up here, so I can put marriage place, dates, or even divorce date if applicable into the boxes provided. I'm going to leave it blank for now and just click OK to enter his information. So as I said before, I do have Lauren Scott's information in here at the top and under family as the husband. If I need to make changes to him in the future, I can go directly to his contact info by selecting the contact info button and make changes to his information here. Or I can double click on his name and redefine exactly how he's involved with the funeral. I can also access him below because he is the contractee, informant, and executor, so he will show up as a case-related contact. And I can change some of his information here as well. I can't change his contact information, as you can see, because he's also in the family list. So I have to go to the family section to change that if I need to. You can also add case-related contacts directly here. You can add additional funeral directors, for instance. So I can say that somebody else is the funeral director in charge, take the other person off, and select existing contacts. I can go right into that section here. There we go. And if I want to, I can actually just take Diana right off of this record here. Okay. And this will determine, or the funeral director in charge, of course, determines whose name and signature is required on registration of death. Okay.